garden plot 4 and 5's turn. I mean, it looks okay moist. There's even some green growth right there, which means that's moist. Let's just do the sticky finger test. Oh, it's so dry. It's so dry, just below the surface. See? Well, actually, that's stick to me right there. All right, down below, no stick, just totally dry. Today, if we can get the regular chores done, which can be kind of difficult in the spring, given there's so much to do. Hear that clicking? We're gonna go down this fence line and, well, improve it. All right, now I remember one of the reasons we didn't water in the middle these last 2 gardens. We're 3 feet away from the middle. So we ended up watering from the side, but I feel like we missed a lot of that. I feel like the middle is better. What do? Oh, I know. We do have a 50-foot hose. It's better than 100 feet to go 3 feet. I'd rather go 3 feet with 50 feet than 3 feet with 100. That makes me think, well, if I do that, could I run that guy all the way to the corner, put our dinky sprinkler right there, and then it's only got to reach the middle. There'll be some overlap in the middle. What would the beautiful one want? She said to try raising the extension of that and going with the wider spray, but she also was okay with trying it at each corner. Let's try that. Notice we're getting algae, but only in the past, and I think that's probably because the water, it's compact and the water's not able to sink through. Now this is as far as we could get. We couldn't get quite to the corner, but I think that'll do it. Got that guy set up, ready to go. Let's get the other one. How's it gonna do? All right. It's not even coming halfway. Oh, that maybe comes. No? Nope. The little one definitely isn't going to reach this far. So then we're going to have a gap in the middle. I could raise that guy up. He's got an extension. But then we're not going to reach the middle. Definitely with this guy. We might with this guy. Look, yeah, it's starting to hit me right here. Maybe. I guess it just needs to get built up the water. Oh, but when we turn on the other one, we're gonna lose half the pressure. Yeah, and this is definitely not reaching there. That's 50 feet. I think our best bet is to put it back in the middle and have it go all the way around. Because to get the other sprinkler going, I gotta borrow the cow's hose and connect it to this guy. There's no reason to see what it's gonna look like. It's just not gonna work. I'm tempted to see, but it's not gonna work. It's not getting over here. This hose isn't gonna, this sprinkler isn't gonna go here. Even if it stays at the same pressure, we're gonna miss a whole big cube over here, and I don't think we were missing this much when we had it in the middle. I raised this up as high as I can without the extension. We're right in the line of it. Let's get it right here. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we covered that corner. Can we cover that corner? Oh, we got that corner. We got that corner. It's definitely gonna get that corner. It's downhill. We got that corner. We're a little extra right there. But I think the beautiful one will be happy. We're getting everything. We're watering everything. This is a success. We'll get that plant way over there, that sweet potato. That sweet potato in honor of my late father. Boots. It was his hope after he broke his back last fall that he'd be planting sweet potatoes this spring. The dude never gave up. He died in November. Here comes the water. Boom. Sure, we're gonna water some grass, but we're gonna get all the beauties garden water, our trusty rain gauge, to tell us we're just still kind of getting a feel for how long it takes to rain an inch. Good morning, my man. I'm still thankful for you, my man.
I know.
Every day. Every day. Every night he puts up the chickens. That's huge. That is so much scraps. Probably a day of food right there. Plus we've been cleaning out the freezer. There's 3 more buckets like that. Just give them all this. We won't give them skim milk today because we're gonna have less and less skim milk now. So we'll just save our skim milk.
So can I pour that in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, sure.
It's a little tricky. You want to pick up that leg and put it in there? Sure. Tea, rice, meat scraps. Boy, that's a well-balanced diet right there. Good morning, Lily.
Good morning.
Did you already do your chores? Did you already do your chores?
Yeah,
Good deal.
I haven't been doing anything but making that place look good.
All right, let's see it. Oh, we got a casualty. What happened, my man?
Well, I stepped on a chick.
Oh, you accidentally stepped on one.
That means we got 99.
That's tough. Oh, they are very hungry though.
Yeah.
Were they completely out?
I gave them 3 shots. Yeah, but they were out.
Let's get another one in there. Why you look at the difference? Sea monsters? Regular chickens. Sea monsters? Regular chickens. I call them sea monsters, not as in sea as in out in the ocean. C as in the letter C, because they're Cornish cross. C for Cornish cross. Monsters for their ferocious, fast-growing, explosive appetite and bodies. Here you go, Jonah. Yeah, you gotta be real careful. It does happen. Sometimes you step on them. There are a bunch.
You stepped on a big one once.
See? It happens. Okay. Thank you, buddy. 40 minutes, maybe. 1/8 of an inch. It's gonna take a while. Will you stay here, Teddy? I gotta move the fat hens. We're gonna go from there to way over there in that corner. Come on, come on. You got it, you got it. Good boy. We've been trying to encourage our chickens to go through cow pies. They did one right here. They destroyed that one, but they barely touched that one. Didn't do nothing with that one. Oh, they exploded this one.
There's 3 right here that don't have none.
So there's 3 with none. So either we need to get more chickens, or it's not the height of fly season, which is actually, we probably need to do both of those. Or feed less. We have started feeding much less because, according to Joel Salatin, you're moving chickens every day onto fresh pasture, so they can get 70% of their food from the land. They're not going to do that if you give them a whole bunch of grain. Look, she's upset about Teddy here. That's good. She's doing her job. She's hissing at him. I'm looking at this lane. There's some amazing grass in there, but this lane is just to pass through. It's not something they linger in. So I'm thinking we get the cows in here this morning. Okay, look at all this clover. We can't just mow this down. We gotta let the cows have this. All right, we got an opening down into our lane. Temp gate there. Oh wait, where are you going with him? No, they're all going.
I know.
They're all going down here. Right here, stud. Shagaz. He doesn't know what you want yet. Come on. Right here. Here you go. He's trying. He's trying. He wants to do what we want him to do. He just doesn't know what that is yet. Come on. Come on. Here he comes. Good. 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 Shagabber. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There you go. Now he sees it. There we go. Good. He's got it. See if you don't like that, big guy. Oh, that's a good sign. They stop and eat right as soon as they get in there. Cow number 2. Go fill up on some of that delicious clover. Cow number 3. So the cows are happy eating that lane. I'm happy. We're gonna get the old net up, and that way we'll just be ready for the move this afternoon. Hey, beautiful one. You coming too?
I am.
I'm rounding up the troops. Where's Lily?
She's inside. You want me to get her? She's drunk.
And let her rest, because she'll do the milking with me.
Yeah, she will.
Look like Papaw's tree needs a little bit of love. Papaw's jamming though.
Yeah, he is. I don't know.
This little, what is it called? It's something maple.
You want me to climb in there and get it?
It's a fire maple or.
But this system here has done wonderful to keep the animals out of it.
Yeah, except this has come apart.
It just needs to be remulched. We haven't mulched it since we did it. Yeah, I cut it so that you could go in there. We need to put like carabiners or something, not zip ties on one end so that you can actually have a gate. That was not the plan, but we can't let Papaw go to weeds. All right. And the tree's probably ready to grow against the grass, but it's definitely not ready to stand against the stud muffin and sheep.
No. They would eat
So
it.
it'll be a few years.
They would eat all the leaves off of it.
All right, 30 minutes to milking time. Let's get the luchadors moved, and we got a sea monster moved today. Well, let's work together. All right, who wants to go get water in this thing?
I will. I'll get
You'll do that while we move it?
Yeah.
You can just go down to the creek. Okay, boys, come on, let's
Teddy
move
will
them.
fly.
Look at him playing in the sea of grass. You like that? You like that? Oh, nope, he's got to go with Mom. Come on, play with Josie for a bit. So we should have done this before we moved them. Now we're walking on their plate. You catching a ride, my man?
This one's a turkey. He's a finch off because I hit the button.
Well, let's see. It's off. Want some help getting over this, honey?
Yeah, I don't want to rip.
We
my
don't
leg
need this
open
barbed
with
wire
the barbed
anymore.
wire.
Why do we even have this barbed wire?
Well, we were
just planting, weren't we?
We were just trying. We got to make sure that.
Is that better?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick it up. Guys, there's so many things that we did that were overkill, that were underkill, but we got it done.
We did.
Didn't we?
I mean,
our first fence here was underkill. It was one little wire.
it was this.
Yeah, probably posted too far apart. Yeah, and it was, can't even see that. And then now this was overkill with the electric and the barbed wire and the woven wire.
We were nervous because our one cow had gotten out of this, and so we were like, we are making this impenetrable.
Yep, took it too far, didn't we?
Took it too far.
Yeah, you want to let them out and then we can move them?
Yeah.
Okay, you go ahead. Free the birds. So timid, these guys. So timid and gentle. How they doing on feed? Did they jump up there or did you put them up there?
I put him up there.
Okay. All right, Rebecca, we gotta move. We gotta move these guys. Have you ever moved them? The sea monsters?
Maybe a long time ago, maybe last year. Let's Gideon fix the hat.
I was gonna maybe leave that so they could easily get in on the other side, but
okay.
you can fix it. No, go for it.
Leave it like that.
There you go, leave it high like that. I like that. The way we do this, Rebecca, we only have one net. We're just gonna go over, so we're gonna open it up down there, and we just start moving everything over.
Okay.
And they come.
Yeah.
And the net is the last thing we move.
All right.
Teddy got untied, so he kind of messed us up. He got he got under the shawl. He wasn't hurting anybody, but he sure was scaring everybody. So they all came back, but look, Jonah's just kind of walking them over there. There's no net, but that's okay. They're gonna stay around the... Hey, it's okay. We'll let you out in just 1 second. Oh, you need help with that?
Look at this run.
Oh wow.
That's a tiny one.
I know.
That one can be yours. Just kidding. You can have the biggest one out here, buddy. All right, that's it. Fresh, clean grass. Happy chickens. They're on schedule, by the way. We weighed them yesterday. They're perfect on schedule. 6 weeks. You ready to harvest in 2 weeks?
Is it 2 weeks?
First chicken harvest, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Teddy. Let's go.
You're
Really?
about to leave us.
This is what we're doing?
Yeah.
All right. I guess I won't be able to roll you when you're 18.
Yeah.
You be rolling me. Hey, look who's up here. You want to take her down the road?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Looks like they're kind of done eating in there. They've had their fill, they're just chewing their cud. Let's see how you do coming down the road. You want me to put that back? Hey, you a cowboy bicycle?
Yeah, come on. Come on, let's go. Together, come on. Come on.
All right, we're cruising down the street. Come on, keep going. Hurt. Spoke too soon, all right. She's just taking her time. Hey, we made it, Jonah. Well, almost. But I think she's in familiar territory anyway. Milk time! I, of course, washed it and everything. Just set up the camera to get this shot. Hey, you guys think she likes the pasture? I think she likes the pasture. That's also a sign of if they're getting enough, if you're doing right. We get a little test every morning. We're doing something right. That's mucho leche. So I was working on the edit, and Gideon called us in with a black snake.
Yeah, I found it. I saw it.
Well, it's that season, guys. Look at Royal. You don't know what to think of that, do you, Royal? Well, that snake's all right as long as it doesn't go in the house.
Yeah.
It won't hurt you.
How did it get up there?
Royal might hurt it, though. Oh, look, it's raining. I just watered the heck out of that one garden. Wasn't supposed to rain. But here's my rain gauge. Let's see how much this rain is. And that way we'll know how much we need water out of the garden. Hey, that's not gonna work if you drink my rainwater. Or walk away with that. Come on! What are you doing? Let's go, come on. All right, afternoon chore time. We've got a storm to beat, guys. We've got a storm to beat.
I don't care. I'll take off my shirt.
You will?
Leave it in a salad.
You'll embrace that.
Yeah, I will too.
You'll turn that into an inspiration, won't you? Turn obstacle into an inspiration. Get in! I don't think he wants to come either, but
And maybe pick up the
choice
towel.
between farm chores or playing with a friend.
Not really.
Farm chores are fun and all. Oh, well maybe he'll bring the friend. Is it?
Yes, open it.
Poop's looking good.
Whose? You know, notice this, guys. Nacho. He's the ram. He's the breeder. Escalito is just a wither that is just a companion. But look how he hasn't shed.
I know.
I'm glad it's the ram that shed beautifully, because he's half our breeding pool, Rebecca.
Yeah, let's check.
That's
the
half our,
minerals.
50% of our breeding pool right there. And Nacho has always resisted diarrhea. He shed his coat. He's not as scared as Escalito. In fact, one of these lambs we're gonna have next spring we'll probably raise up and replace Escalito with, hopefully handling them. Just to give you an idea how crazy I am about grass. The turkeys and the sea monsters are right there. The wrestling, mobile wrestling rings right there. We're gonna go back and around. So we don't have to walk on this. Cause look at this beautiful plate of food for the cows. We don't want to mess with that. We don't want to walk on. No, we don't want people stepping on our food. All right, bye-bye, luchadors.
Teddy went pee.
Where?
It's starting to
Oh,
rain.
good. You went pee.
Teddy went pee apparently, and it's starting to rain. Let's keep moving.
Not inside.
Oh, good.
I pulled Sally up so everybody could climb up on the bed and then over.
Take our friend.
I want you guys to notice something already. This is where the sea monsters were.
Wow, look at how green.
Do you see how much greener? You can see the square where the sea monsters were. That's the plan. They're not just meat chickens. They're
Wow.
building the soil in our poor pastures.
Because you had said, you were like, this pasture really isn't that bad, but look at how much greener it is.
Yeah, no, look how much it's, you know, it's one of our worst areas. I mean, it's good. It's great.
Yeah,
But,
it's not that bad.
but it could be bad. We're always, you know, if you can, put your sea monsters out in the worst part of your pasture. So you bracing Sally with one hand and then looping over there with the next.
Yeah.
This definitely works better with the camera. Hey, pretty graceful. Just check their water, shake down their feet if it's not down. Is it? All right, well, we're out of water. And it's hard to believe these guys are gonna be ready in 7 weeks. They're not eating a whole lot, not like a sea monster would, but they are the sea monster equivalent in turkeys. They look fine. I'm thinking we'll move these guys tomorrow. I came over here to check on Jonah. How'd the move go, Jonah? It looks fine. Did you open it up down there so they can go all the way to the end?
And I put it across the water.
Good job. Looks like a great paddock for them. They still have access to the creek right there for that day? Okay. Looks like they're doing good on feed, water. Look at them sitting in the grass. They love it. Look how fast they tread it out on it though and wear it out. Look at this disturbance. I mean, look at this. Totally disturbed, but no worries. And like, I don't know, each is 3 days, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How many weeks is that, Rebecca? 18 days ago, they were right there. 16 days right here. That's just 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah. Just bounced right back. Better than it was. Look at this guy. He's already started to put the net up for the sheep. We got a joint there for their crossing. Okay. All right. You want to bring Sally? They're trying to convince me to let them just run across without a lane. Do we have them that tame yet? We don't need Sally, I don't guess. He's raring to go. Jonah, you stand on the other side.
Okay.
Sheep, 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 sheep. Come on, Moose. Mom's giving me a little pat on the butt. Okay, it's gonna work. Here they're coming to her. Look at that. They're coming to you.
Right here, baby. Hurry. Sheep, 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 sheep.
Easy peasy. I told you guys. I told y'all. Hey, we just got done with a afternoon polar plunge. That was kind of refreshing. I wanted to show you guys something. Boom! We got bacon and sausage back. Those are our two porks we grew. We got mucho sausage, and we got our pork freezers back in stock. And speaking of pork for everyone, Becky. Pork for everyone. Yes. Can you say it?
Pork, pig for everyone. Pork for everyone.
All right. And asparagus, soon to be from our land. Winter squash,
next
soon
year.
to be from our land. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. That'll be soon, you know, that'll be here before we know it.
Oh, I know. It's already flying by. We're already in June.
I know, what happened to May?
I don't know. My birthday and then it was over.